Welcome back to Who Died Today, where we honor the lives and legacies of remarkable individuals who have recently left us. In this episode, we pay tribute to three extraordinary figures who touched the world in unforgettable ways. A soulful voice that melted hearts, a tennis champion who broke barriers, and a mentalist who amazed millions with his mysterious talents. Their stories of perseverance, triumph, and courage continue to inspire us. Please like, subscribe, and join us as we celebrate their incredible journeys and reflect on the impact they left behind. Let's dive in. Nancy Wilson, the voice that melted hearts. Today we honor the extraordinary life and legacy of Nancy Wilson, a voice that transcended time, a storyteller who brought songs to life, and a trailblazer in the world of music and beyond. Her journey was filled with brilliance, challenges, and moments that defined an era. Nancy Sue Wilson was born on February 20, 1937, in Chillicothe, Ohio, to parents Olden Wilson and Lillian Ryan. From a young age, she demonstrated an affinity for music, refining her vocal talent in church choirs and captivating her community. After graduating from West High School in Columbus, Ohio, where she won a talent contest that earned her a hosting role on a local TV show, Nancy pursued her education at Central State University. Initially focusing on a degree in education, her passion for music soon became the driving force of her life. Nancy Wilson's rise began when she met jazz legend Julian "Cannonball" Adderley, who encouraged her to move to New York to pursue a music career. Her 1959 arrival in the city marked the beginning of a meteoric ascent. Within weeks, she secured a permanent gig at the Blue Morocco nightclub and caught the attention of Capitol Records. Her debut single, "Guess Who I Saw Today," introduced her as a powerhouse of vocal artistry, leading to a string of successful albums, including her collaboration with Cannonball Adderley in 1962. Her versatility set her apart. Nancy seamlessly blended jazz, blues, pop, and soul into a style she called song styling. Hits like "You Don't Know," "How Glad I Am," and "Save Your Love for Me" propelled her to the top of the charts, making her a household name. Time magazine praised her as both cool and sweet, both singer and storyteller, a testament to her unique artistry. Over her 5-decade career, Nancy Wilson recorded over 70 albums and won 3 Grammy Awards. In 1964, she took home her first Grammy for "How Glad I Am." Her later works, including RSVP, Rare Songs, Very Personal, 2004, and Turn to Blue, 2007, won Grammys for Best Jazz Vocal Album. She also received the NAACP Image Award, the National Endowment for the Arts Jazz Masters Award, and a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. Nancy's contributions extended beyond music. As a co-founder of the Nancy Wilson Foundation, she worked tirelessly to provide inner-city children with opportunities to experience the countryside. Her advocacy for civil rights and equality was evident in her bold public stances, including her support for racial integration in music and entertainment. Nancy's life was not without trials. She balanced her career with a rich personal life, marrying drummer Kenny Dennis in 1960 and later Reverend Wiley Burton, with whom she raised 3 children. She took breaks from performing to prioritize her family, a decision that showcased her commitment to those she loved. However, the 1990s brought personal tragedies, including the loss of her parents and later her husband Wiley Burton. Nancy also faced health challenges, including lung complications and anemia, but her resilience shone through. Even during difficult times, she remained a beacon of grace and strength. Nancy's career was filled with fascinating and unexpected stories. Did you know she was the model for Wonder Woman during her Hollywood ventures? Or that her soulful rendition of "Sunshine" became a cult favorite among rare soul enthusiasts? Her unique ability to connect with audiences transcended traditional boundaries, whether performing for millions or hosting NPR's Jazz Profiles, which earned a George Foster Peabody Award. Nancy Wilson performed her final public concert in 2011, choosing to retire where her journey began, Ohio. She passed away on December 13, 2018, at the age of 81, leaving behind an unparalleled legacy. Her voice, often described as honey-coated, continues to inspire listeners and musicians alike. As we celebrate Nancy Wilson's incredible life, we ask, what does her story teach us about the power of perseverance and using art to create change? Share your thoughts in the comments below and let us continue her legacy of storytelling and advocacy. As Nancy often said, each song has a story, and I'm here to tell it. Alice Marble, breaking barriers and redefining greatness. Ladies and gentlemen, now we celebrate the life of a trailblazing athlete, an inspirational figure, and a complex yet extraordinary human being, Alice Marble. Her journey through triumph and tragedy is one that continues to captivate and inspire generations. Alice Marble was born on September 28, 1913 in Beckworth, California. From an early age, she displayed remarkable athletic talent, excelling in multiple sports. Her initial foray into tennis was met with modest success, but it was her relentless drive to improve that set her apart. Marble's tenacity saw her train under the legendary Eleanor Tennant, a coach who refined her aggressive style and honed her unmatched skill at the net. Alice Marble rose to prominence in the 1930s, becoming a dominant force in women's tennis. Known for her powerful serve and volley game, she redefined women's tennis with her aggressive play style. Between 1936 and 1940, she won 18 Grand Slam titles, including 5 in singles, 6 in women's doubles, and 7 in mixed doubles. Her crowning achievement came in 1939 when she captured the Wimbledon and US Open singles titles, a feat that solidified her as a global sports icon. Marble's exceptional talent earned her numerous accolades, including the Associated Press Female Athlete of the Year Award in 1939. She was inducted into the International Tennis Hall of Fame in 1964, a testament to her lasting impact on the sport. Beyond the court, she was celebrated for her grace, charisma, and advocacy for gender equality in sports. Despite her success, Marble's life was not without its controversies. During World War II, she claimed to have worked as a spy for the US government, infiltrating Nazi circles in Europe. Though some question the veracity of her story, her courage and willingness to use her platform for a greater cause only deepened her mystique. Alice Marble's life was also marked by profound personal struggles. She endured the heartbreak of losing her husband in a wartime accident and faced numerous health challenges, including tuberculosis. These adversities, however, never dimmed her spirit. Instead, they fueled her determination to advocate for others, particularly in breaking racial barriers in tennis. One of Marble's most significant contributions was her vocal support for Althea Gibson, the first African American to compete in international tennis. In a groundbreaking article published in 1950, Marble challenged the tennis establishment to include players of all races, paving the way for future generations of athletes. Marble's life was filled with moments that seemed stranger than fiction. From her wartime espionage claims to her appearances in Hollywood, including serving as a model for Wonder Woman, she lived a life that transcended sports. These stories, whether entirely factual or embellished, only add to the legend of Alice Marble. Alice Marble passed away on December 13, 1990, leaving behind a legacy that continues to resonate. Her courage, skill, and advocacy for equality remain an enduring inspiration for athletes and activists alike. As we reflect on Alice Marble's extraordinary life, we ask, how do you think athletes today can use their platforms to advocate for social change, just as Marble did in her time? Share your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more inspiring stories. Let's honor her legacy by continuing her fight for equality and justice. The Amazing Kreskin, master of the mind. Finally, we honor and celebrate the life of a man who mesmerized millions and left an indelible mark on the world of entertainment, the one and only George Joseph Kresge Jr., better known as the Amazing Kreskin. His journey was one of magic, mystery, and remarkable resilience. Born on January 12, 1935 in Montclair, New Jersey, Kreskin's fascination with the unknown began in childhood, blending his love for magic and psychology. By his teenage years, he was performing mentalist tricks for local audiences. His ascent to stardom took off in the 1970s, with 88 appearances on The Tonight Show starring Johnny Carson. His legendary act of finding his paycheck hidden in the audience, with the condition that he wouldn't get paid if he failed, became a hallmark of his performances. His television show The Amazing World of Kreskin 1975, and appearances on shows like Late Night with David Letterman solidified his status as a cultural icon. His acts, blending suggestion and psychological insight, left audiences questioning the limits of human perception. Kreskin openly stated that his feats were not supernatural, but relied on suggestion, body language, and intuition. This honesty endeared him to audiences and set him apart. Milton Bradley's board game Kreskin's ESP sold over 1 million copies, and his books, including Secrets of the Amazing Kreskin, offered insights into his methods. Kreskin courted controversy, notably predicting UFO sightings over Las Vegas in 2002, a stunt meant to demonstrate the power of suggestion. As entertainment evolved, maintaining his prominence became challenging, but he continued performing into his 80s, inspiring audiences worldwide. His life inspired the 2008 film The Great Buck Howard, starring John Malkovich. From predicting the Seattle Seahawks Super Bowl 48 victory to creating a dating website for the supernatural, Kreskin's endeavors showcased his unique blend of intellect and showmanship. Perhaps his most intriguing statement was that he would retire exactly 10 days after Drop Dead. George Kresge passed away on December 12, 2024, at 89. Complications from dementia marked his later years, but his legacy of proving the extraordinary capabilities of the human mind endures. Do you believe the power of suggestion and intuition can explain everything Kreskin achieved? Or was there something more to his abilities? Share your thoughts in the comments below. As Kreskin said, let's not say goodbye, let's just say to be continued. Thank you for joining us in honoring these incredible lives. If their stories moved you, please like this video, share your thoughts in the comments, and subscribe for more tributes. Let's keep their legacies alive and continue to be inspired by their resilience and creativity. As Nancy Wilson once said, each song has a story, and I'm here to tell it.